Hello, welcome to the Watches TV. The new Geophysic line from Jaeger-LeCoultre gathers an edgy neo-vintage look with some improvements in terms of technique. So let's go to the manufacturer and discuss with Stéphane Belmont, head of marketing, about why they launched this new line.
So the new Geophysic Collection is a line that will come in addition to the existing Master and Duometre, so our classic round lines. And it takes the spirit of the original Geophysic dating back from 1958. So it's a classic watch, but that is more of a measure instrument, so a real instrument to measure the time. And that is reflected as well in the aesthetical part of the watch, and also in the technical content of this new traditional watch. You notice that the seconds doesn't evolve continuously like in a traditional watch, but it really jumps from 1 second to the next one. So it's called traditionally the Deadbeat Second, but we decided to give a name of today, so to call it the True Second. And the True Second allows not only to display the second, but really to count the seconds. And that reflects the spirit of the watch, which is like an instrument for scientists. It's a new collection, so there will be 2 models, the classic one that I've just described, and a second one which is with the universal time. So it displays all the 24 time zones at a glance. And the dial is a dial which has been stamped, where you have the continents represented from the northern hemisphere and the oceans, so that in addition to the traditional cities that display the time zones, you can have at a glance all the night and day going around the globe and seeing very quickly which time it is in which part of the globe. There's a new feature in this watch, which is a new balance wheel that we call the Gyrolab. Gyro because it turns, and Lab because it's been designed first for the Master Compressor Extreme Lab 1 in 2008. And it's a brand new design that improves the efficiency of the balance wheel, which then leads to a better precision for the watch. To make it very short, so there's less friction on the balance, so it requires less energy to oscillate, and the watchmakers can then use the energy to adjust very precisely the watch. So the Geophysic today is expressed in 2 models, and we very much worked on having something sober, having kind of useful function. So in the 2 models, you can adjust our hand separately. So when you travel through time zones, you can adjust the time zones where you are going to without losing the precision of the minutes and the seconds, without stopping the movement. The unexpected is inside the watch. So you need to take a little bit of time to look carefully at the watch. And when from the front you discover the True Second, that will invite you then to discover the new calibers that are inside the watch, and that are, in terms of technicity, much more elaborated than the traditional movements existing in that kind of product range today.